Sean Galbraith, Miss Mando correspondent, here at White Spruce with other correspondent from Miss Mando, Robbie Holden. We are here to finalize the layout for the Miss Mando Mayhem number 3 going down on August 3rd. Thank you for signing up to play in this virtually unplayable course design. It's going to be very exciting. As you know, this is a fundraiser for the ODSA Little Heisers Tour, which encourages junior participation in disc golf by providing free tournaments for them to play, free sanctioned tournaments for them to play. They pay no money, they get a player's pack. We're trying to make sure that the sport grows from the bottom up. We're going to do a little walkthrough to show you what you have in store, and you'll probably drop out when you see the end of it, but hopefully you won't, because it's going to be a really good time. Let's go to the course. We're here at hole 1, and really shout out to the White Spruce team for building these amazing new tee pads. We're going to be using probably most of them, but not all of them. So hole 1, this is what actually inspired the Mayhem series entirely. We got those double trees right over there, and I thought, hey, what if we made those double Mando? So of course we are doing those. Those are double Mando. All right, hole 2. Bring bug spray. I totally forgot to do it, and we're getting eaten alive. So normally you would probably go down that path here. We're throwing from the white tees, not the reds, but you're not going to be going down there. You're going down there to Robbie. We've got Mando left of tree down there, and that's the first Mando on this hole. We'll go to the next one. Okay, so here's the first Mando. You're going to be left of this tree, and then over there we got Robbie doing his best air dancer impression, and you're going to be left of that tree as well to get to the basket over there. No problem. Hole 3, we're going to be throwing just from the reds, and the normal nice little gap that you hit take you straight to the basket. You're not going to be playing that. So you're going to be going Mando right of this tree that is in the sun. You can see Robbie down there directing you there. That's the first Mando, and we'll show you the next. So past the landing zone of the first shot back there, you need to get over here to the basket, but we're going to put another Mando left of this dead branch. So you basically need to get way left, and and then make your putt from over here. This was Robbie's idea, so any complaints, you can send those directly to him. Hole 4, we're going to play from the white blue tee here, and you know it's just a short shot up there. We're going to play to the hanging basket. You're going to have to go left of that tree, and teams will be encouraged to swing the hanging basket prior to the other team putting to add a little extra challenge there. So yeah, have fun with that. Robbie will now demonstrate the proper technique. There we go. Perfect basket to play on. Hole 5, we're going to play from the white tees, but we're going to use the red tee fairway basically. You're going to be Mando right of that tree where Robbie is and throw through that. But once you get clear of that, the red fairway is nice and clear, which is not good enough for the Mayhem, so we'll go to the next Mando. So you've made your way down the red fairway and you're approaching the basket. Well, now you need to go Mando left around the big tree. No direct access, so yeah, sorry. Hole 6, we're going to play from the short tees. And hole 6 is kind of, there's not really a lot of places to put Mando. So instead, we're going to have a hula hoop suspended in the middle of a throwing net there in the middle of the fairway where Robbie is so aptly demonstrating it. It's actually not much bigger than the circle that Robbie is currently making. So that is a Mando through the hula hoop before going for the basket. Yep. And in the immortal words of White Spruce's own Jane Anderson Renton, be glorious. So once you're done being glorious through the hole, you then come to the approach, and it's Mando right of that little tree. No problem, easy putt from there. Hole 7, we are not going to have any Mandos on this one. You're very welcome, sort of. We're going to throw from the red tees, and we're going to have a rope line all along the base of the hill, all the way along. You have to play left of the rope line all the way along, and if your disc rolls down the hill across the rope line, below the rope line is hazard. Okay, so the line is going to start at this first tree right here, and you're going to have to go all the way along this route here. All of this is hazard down here. And then you'll come along through here. Do. You'll need to go left of this big tree here to get to the basket over there. Have fun. Okay, hole 8. We're going to play from the white tees. And you will not be going down the white tee gap. We're going to do Mando left of that tree there. And then you will have a choice. You can go down the red fairway gap, which is right there. Or you can take the lefty line and go way wide. And no gap, really. So you have a choice here, but choices have consequences. Okay, we're here at the red fairway, so this is option 1. You can go down this if you want, but the clump of trees that are right there, if you choose this path, you have to go left of that clump of trees. And here we are. If you take the big lefty skyline from way over there, you'll come around. So the basket's over there. Yeah, that's going to be fun. Hole 9 is just a big open field with no Mandos, so we're not going to do that. We're going to be throwing from the shorts to the practice basket. This is kind of like the Jenga-Laqua layout, if you're familiar with that. But it's still a pretty big, wide open field, so that's not going to be good enough. So what we're going to do is we're going to have a spinning wheel of punishments, the wheel of mayhem. And so you get to spin it and see how you have to throw this hole. What punishment awaits you? Things like you have to throw a thumber or a roller or from a knee or blindfolded and then spin around and throw. Or you have to throw a zephyr, which I will provide. But any event, you're going to throw to the short basket. However, if you want, there is an optional bonus. You can throw to the long basket. And if you do that, you automatically can actually take one stroke off your final score. A rare bonus playing the Mayhem. However, you have to decide which basket you are throwing to prior to spinning the wheel of Mayhem. And you cannot change your mind afterwards. Both players on the team have to spin, and you have independent punishments. I mean, directions, not punishment at all. So you both players could be throwing the hole very differently, but you both have to decide which one to go for. We, of course, encourage you to go for the long basket because that is worse. Hole 9B, starting here in the shade, you've got a Mando right of Robbie. We're playing to the regular 9 basket. For safety's sake, all of the rocks along the driveway are a Mando left. So you cannot do a big spike hyzer over the driveway. Just because this tournament is stupid doesn't mean that we have to make it unsafe. But we're not done with this hole yet. So once you get past that tree over there, you'll have a nice clean shot all the way up to the basket by going left of this tree and back out into the field. From there, yeah, we're going around Disco Robbie, and then you'll have a nice clean shot to the basket. Piece of cake. Hole 10 already conveniently has a nice Mando in place, which we are not going to use. We're going to play from the shorts, and we're going to play Sean's Revenge. As a lefty, I hate this Mando, so I'm forcing everybody to go left of the leftmost tree. I'm going to move so you can see it better. So, Disco Robbie is back. We're going left of that tree there, and the basket is, of course, over there. But to make it even worse, the entire hole is hazard until you cross the new wood wall by the basket. So any stroke that or any shot that doesn't cross the wood wall is a 1-stroke penalty. The floor is lava has made a return. For clarity's sake, here on hole 10, there's the basket. Here is the new wall. It is assumed that this post here continues infinitely that way as the hazard floor is lava line. If it is close, the opposing team gets to make the decision. And ideally, they will make a decision that is worse for you. Hole 11, we will, of course, be respecting the usual Mando that protects the road shot. You can't throw over the road, and you'll be looking here and be like, hey, I don't see any Mandos. Well, you will. Hi, Robbie. So the only Mando here on hole 11 is you have to go right of Disco Robbie and that tree right there. Good hip action. Hole 12, we're going to use the white tees. Just a straight shot, normal, no Mando for the opening of the hole, but there will be one closer to the basket. We'll go there now. Okay, approaching the basket to 12, we're going to be Mando right of the right guardian tree there. Have fun. Hole 13, we're going to start with the white tees this time. We got a nice little tunnel. No Mando off the tee. But you know that's not going to last. So off the tee, you need to push forward a fair bit, but of course not too far, because we have a Mando underneath the slanty little branch here. You have to go under that. So yeah, hit Robbie in the shorts kind of Mando. There we go. But once you're through this Mando, we're not done yet. You then have to go however you want. Maybe cross this log here. And then we have a triple Mando through here to get to the basket. Nice little triple Mando. Clean shot right to the basket. Piece of cake. Everybody's going to make that putt, right? Hole 14, we're going to use the blue tee pads. This is the only hole in the course we're going to use blues because it's much, much worse. That's your tee shot. No Mando, because that would be actually too stupid. But, you know, it's coming. So once you've made your tee shot off of 14 blue, we're going to do Mando left of the big tree. So you have to go around it this way and land your upshot on a downhill slope to the basket over there. Easy peasy. Hole 15, and it's hot and I'm out of breath. So that's your normal fairway, which will not be at play at all. You have to go basically over the tee pad sign this way into the side fairway walking path to 16. So it's Mando right of this first bush and then another Mando up ahead I'll show you. So there is the normal slope down there for 15, which you're not playing. You must play down this path here to its right. So it's basically Mando left of all this stuff here, down this, we'll call it the fairway. Now, because this is the walking path to 16, make sure that it is clear before you throw, please, and make sure there's no cars coming. Again, safety does actually trump stupidity in this case. But let's see what you're going to come up against when you get to the end of this little, well, it's a dead end. There you go. You can see the 15 basket there. And to get to it, you just have to get through this. You're probably going up and over it and landing on a downhill slope. Yeah, have fun with that. Okay, hole 16. We're going to play from the shorts. There's the basket over there. And we're going double Mando over here. You will see that in a sec. Okay, so we've got Mando to the left of this tree, Mando right of that tree, but then also Mando left of that tree. So you kind of got to go there and then that way to get to the basket over there. No problem. Hole 17, playing from the shorts. And everybody knows basket is over there. We're doing Mando left over there, left of the big tree there. We'll go over there and show you what that view is like. Okay, so you need to go left of this tree. So around here to get to the basket there. And there's one more rule in play. Once you get to the basket, of course, Maddie says run it. And that is not just a suggestion, that is a commandment. So if you are within circle 1, as agreed to by, I would say agreed to by both cards, let's be reasonable here, you must make an attempt. You cannot lay up. Mandatory running the basket on 17 within circle 1. Hole 18. We're not going to put any directional Mandos at all on this hole. This hole is stupid enough. I mean, okay, it's not quite stupid enough. It's a mandatory roller. You must throw a roller on this tee shot. That's it. Everything else is just wide open, whatever you can do. Hole 19. Thank God for shade. Okay, starting here from the shorts. And we're going left of both of those trees. So left of that one and left of that one to the basket, you know, over there somewhere. It's a high quality production we got going. Yep, we'll zoom in down there in a sec. So here are the Mandos. You got to go left of here. And then you need to go left of here. And then eventually it's an easy upshot to the basket over there. Piece of cake. Hole 20. Here we go. Double Mando through the right side gap. And then Mando left of that far bush way over there to the basket up there. Pretty straightforward hole. Should be no problem. Here we go. So it's Mando left of this leftmost bush. And you just come around and make the easy putt to the basket. Hole 20, all done. So thanks everybody for joining us on this walkthrough of the Mayhem number 3 here at White Spruce on August 3rd. If you don't have a doubles partner right now, let me know. I will hook you up with someone. You can show up day of and register. Ideally, you'll have registered in advance on UDisc, but it's not necessary. You'll still be paying $20 a person in cash day of. Remember, non-perishable food donation gets you a mulligan, and a $5 donation gets you another mulligan. I believe the ODSA is also going to be doing a raffle for a new pound bag. So You're going to want to be here. You're going to want to get some raffle tickets. You're going to want a lot of friggin' water because it's hot as hell out
So
here.
hot.
It's so hot. Oh my God.
Milk was a bad choice.
Terrible choice. So come on out on August 3rd. Registration day of starts at like, I don't know, like 9 o'clock. We'll start the round about 10-ish. Bring your own partner doubles. Come to the home of two-time world champion Jane Anderson Renton.
Two-time?
That's right. She has inspired one of the holes here on the Mayhem course. She may not like that, but we did it anyway because hopefully this gets her to actually come on the show for an interview, which she said she will never, ever, ever do. So we'll just have to keep trying because it'll be amazing when it happens. Not if it happens, when it happens. So that's it. Thank you. We will see everybody out on the course on August 3rd. It will be absolutely stupid and you will hate it. And I'm excited for every second of it. Till then, see you on the course. Do 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 do.
Doot, 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 doot.